Once upon a time, my skin had my life by the throat. The moment a pimple or bump showed up, it was time for me to cancel attending whatever event I had been so excited for. I found myself trying everything and nothing worked. Oh wait, that's right, until it did. There's no going back. Squad ain't with me. Hello to everybody and their moms, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a highly requested video, something that I think has been asked the most on my channel. It's honestly kind of shocking, but I'll take it. It has been, what is my skincare routine? So if you would like to know my two-step skincare routine, one, make sure you're subscribed, love, because this is some high quality content, okay? And number two, follow me. Look, I know y'all are eager to learn, but I need y'all to give me some space. Okay. So the first thing I want to be really transparent about is that I am actually wearing makeup right now. Not on my face, but I am wearing some on my eyebrows. I do have mascara on. I do have a little bit of a lip gloss on. For the rest of my face, this is what my skin looks like. So we do have a little bit of irritation here, some dark spots. And then this side is like sort of like my good side. My forehead's pretty good. We do have like a couple of bumps, you know, just a little bit. These are moles. Here's my nose. And then here's the rest of my face. So another thing I want to mention is the fact that this is not sponsored. These products just work for me. And I'm saying this because what I use in the morning happens to be two different products, but what I use in the evening is from the same brand. So it's not sponsored, it just works. And so I'm gonna quickly walk y'all through what I do, and then I'm going to show you what I do. Or I'll probably have it like at the same time. So before I get into the two steps, the first thing that you have to do is wash your hands. This seems like completely obvious, but sometimes people forget that they were just touching the door whenever they came in. Yes, you need to wash your hands before you start the skincare moment. So as for the two steps, the first thing that we do is cleanse. And for cleanser, I use the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser for normal to oily skin. This is something that I recently started using, and before I was using CeraVe's cleanser for like normal to dry skin, but then I realized that my skin was oily, and then it just really clocked in for me. This is the value size because we like to save money, but also I don't use a lot of product, so I know this is going to last me for a really long time. So when I put this on my face, the first thing that I do is I put one pump. This is a one pump moment, okay? We don't do like 8 pumps, okay? It's just one. So we do one pump, and I like to keep it on these parts of my hands. It just makes it that much easier for me to get the product. And I like to take it, and then I like to rub it like this, and I run just the tiniest bit of water underneath my fingers. And then I rub it again. I do that because for some reason it like activates, you know, getting it lathered and getting it foaming, and I like doing that before I put it on my face. So I'll do that, and then we start putting the full moment on our face. I like to do circular motions, and I like to do it for at least 30 seconds. You know, sometimes people are like, oh, you gotta do it for like 3 minutes. I'll be honest, I do about 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and then some days if I'm like, I just finished working out or I've been sweating, a full minute. It doesn't need to be crazy because I don't want to irritate my skin, because I do have sensitive skin, but that is what I do with that. Because we are not like those, you know, face wash commercials that like just run water on their face and they're like, ooh, babes. So I use a towel. So again, not sponsored, but this is the makeup eraser towel. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and it works really, really well. I don't like using this like just by itself though. I obviously like to use some sort of cleanser. This is what I like to use to wipe off my makeup. Then we go to step 2, which is moisturize. So in the morning, if I'm about to go to class, I like to put on sunscreen. I recently got Black Girl sunscreen. This is what I've been using. So I just try to get some SPF on my face. So if you happen to have just some sort of SPF infused moisturizer. I think that would probably work the best. In the evenings, however, when I repeat the whole cleansing process to lock it all in at night, is this CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. Now this one is the normal to dry skin. I should probably go ahead and get the one for oily skin, but this is what I have. I don't want to waste any products, so this is what I've been using. So in terms of application process for the moisturizer, I like to start out with a pea-sized amount, and then I go in like this with my fingers and I'll kind of dot it like that. And I feel like it really gets in more when I use less product. I'll do circular motions and then kind of like pat it in to kind of secure that it's there. And then that's pretty much it. Okay, so now that our skin is nice and clean, okay, and now that we can see our reflection, just kidding, it's not giving Mulan, okay, not yet anyways, but I do want to give y'all not really necessarily tips, but things that I do to kind of also help assist with my skincare routine and making sure that my skin is looking clean and just doesn't have any like pimples. So the first thing that I like to do is to make sure that my pillowcases are clean or my pillows are clean. I know that this is not like a new tip, this is not like something revolutionary, but you know, some of you might have not heard about this before. So if you're not cleaning that on a regular basis, baby, you're just recirculating the dirt right back onto your face. So then you're like, okay, why am I not seeing results? That could be one of the reasons. Next, if you're like me and you have little spectacles, that's what I call them, but you know, if you have glasses, you need to make sure that these are clean, okay? Because baby, where do they go? Right on your face. You know, it's touching this part and it's definitely getting right here on the top of the nose, you know, and so you want to make sure that you are keeping this clean. Even if you have sunglasses, right? Like you want to make sure that those are clean. Next is underrated, but you need to know your skin type. If you ever want it to become clean, you need to know what type of skin you have. Sometimes, you know, it could be like your makeup that is making your face break out, and it could be that it's just not compatible with your skin type. Something that took me a long time to understand was that I have combination skin, but my skin is predominantly oily. So as I mentioned earlier, you know, I was using a cleanser that was for normal to dry skin, when the reality is I had normal to oily skin. So when I made the switch, then we start to see some results. You know, we start to see a bit of change. Trying to pinpoint that is something that'll really help you out, and it'll help you with figuring out what kinds of products to purchase, and that can ultimately help you in the long run as well. So if you're seeing my face or hearing my voice, congratulations, you've made it to the end of this video. But I hope this was helpful for at least one person. That would make me really happy. If you happen to enjoy this video, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, definitely make sure to subscribe to my channel. I am on the road to 2K. Okay, we are getting closer and closer every single day. And if you feel like this is something that you can help me out with, definitely make sure to do so, because I really would appreciate it. Like, this is not just like, I appreciate it, whatever. Like, no. Like, no. Every single person that subscribes, I do a little dance. Also, if this video was helpful for you, definitely make sure to comment below. Comment if you're gonna use any of the products that I mentioned, or if any of these like last couple of steps helped out. Or perhaps if you're like, hey Kristen, can you do an updated skincare routine in like a couple of months? Just let me know. I love reading y'all's comments, so definitely comment below. I also have an Instagram. My username is itskristv. It's the same username as this channel. And I would love for you to swing by. I will have a couple of photos. Come and say hey. I promise you I'll say hey back. And I'm pretty sure that's everything. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.